that Israeli forces began demolishing 25 buildings in the Nur Shams refugee camp in the northern West Bank. These structures, which are home to around 100 Palestinian families, were targeted as part of an operation against armed groups, according to Israeli authorities. Bulldozers and cranes tore through the buildings early on Wednesday, sending dust into the air as residents watched from a distance. The military cited ongoing counterterrorism efforts in the area, saying northern Samaria has become a significant center of terrorist activity operating from densely populated civilian areas. The demolitions are part of a broader strategy to improve military access within refugee camps and come as Israel continues operations to dismantle Palestinian armed groups in the West Bank since earlier this year. Okay, joining us now is John Rossomando, the president of Viking Research Associates and a geopolitical analyst. He joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for joining us. Israel says this is part of a counter-terrorism strategy. Does demolishing entire residential structures genuinely improve security? Of course, Israel's been known to do this prior to when it builds new settlements. John, what's your thoughts on the situation?
Well, my thoughts on this is that it has proven to be a completely ineffective strategy at deterring terrorism. As on the contrary, it serves as a recruitment tool for Palestinian terrorist organizations and also a propaganda victory in the West that undermines Israel's standing in the world.
And do you think actions like this raise questions under international law? Of course, Israeli occupation in the West Bank is very real. Many, international law sees this as illegal. The United Nations sees it as illegal. The international community does. The settlements that are being built in what people call Judea and Samaria.
Well, let's put it this way. International law is just something that people trot out there, but you always have to look at what is in Israel's interest. I mean, clearly, as you say, the settlements, but Israel's standing in the world is compromised by the imagery. I mean, Israel hasn't been able to justify that demolishing these homes, which has been a policy for decades, has been effective at stopping recruitment and terrorist activities.
And of course, John, this comes as the Trump administration says and reportedly speaks to Benjamin Netanyahu's team in regards to annexing the West Bank. It's the ongoing settle of violence in the West Bank. This shows signs that Israel is not slowing down its operations there. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump's takes on Israeli action in that Palestinian territory?
He's not wrong. I mean, the Israelis are not leaving. I mean, they've been enhancing their settlement because, the Israeli nationalists see Judea and Samaria, as they call the West Bank, the heartland of Judaism, so they're not going to leave.
John Rossomando, thank you very much for joining us here on NewsX World. It's a pleasure to have you on the program. We now move on and over to Europe, and President Vladimir Putin has said that Russia believes it will win in Ukraine during his new